Okay, morning guys, welcome to day 5 of week 12 of the Guildford City Fitness live stream. Make sure you have a drink and your warm-up area is clear. We're going to start with bent the iron cross and then we've got beam game at the end of the warm-up. So 3 on each side. Feet close and then move them further away. Keep your shoulders flat on the ground. Into Spider-Man lunge and rotate. So it's left knee forward, left hand forward. It's more about making sure you can get as close to the floor as you can. Three on each side. Into leg swings.
Morning from Manon,
Hello.
from Grace, from Joe.
And Grace and Joe. How are you today, guys?
Morning from B, Edith and Harry.
Happy Friday, B, Edith and Harry.
Morning from Tom and Ella.
How's it going, Tom and Ella? Second leg, so 6 on each side. Then scat press and IYTW. Push your hands through the floor.
Morning from Dylan, Sam, Isabel, Clelia and Charlie.
Hey, Dylan, Sam, Claudia. I missed someone.
I did pause
Ella.
in the 3. Dylan, Sam, Isabel,
Dylan, Sam, Isabel.
Clelia and Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie. You paused, but in a way that made me think that I wasn't going to have time for the 3. And then I just looked at IYTW, face on the floor. Hands and elbows as far from the ground as you can get them.
Morning all, hope you are all well, from Nicholas Brooks.
How you doing, Nick? Make sure, little nuance. Turn your thumb as you go through the IYTW. So the last one, your palms be near enough up.
Morning from Danny and Sophia.
Hey, Danny, Sophia. What's up with this? Oh, jumps. So vertical jumps, and then we've got beam game. And then beam game. So, get your comments coming in. I'll start us off till the string catches up. So, 2, 1, go. So, big beam. Jumping beam.
Morning from Manon and Nugget. I
String
think
bean.
Nugget is starting to like being handled. Yay!
Oh, good.
Oh, that's really
Honor
good.
beam. Big bean. Broad bean. Jumping bean. Jelly bean.
Super beam.
8.
Rolling.
Roll. Broad. Run. String. Jump. Always forget, you're going to go forwards with one, backs with the other, and relax. Go with the leg twist.
Charlie, I will say yours on the next round. Everything other than the super beam, because that's just been
2,
done.
1, go.
So we've got baked bean, string bean, baked bean, string bean. Jelly bean. Baked string. Jelly.
Taking the arms out makes it much more useful.
Another jelly.
Any more?
Nope.
Let's go for baked string.
So I'll just fit baked string times 5.
We'll go, and we'll finish off. Baked string. Right. So, Friday session. Static core strength to start. Straight arm plank, hollow hold, V lower, and shoulder taps. 35 on, 10 off. Same one round 2, which is focused on lower body strength. So straight arm plank. In 3, 2, 1, go. So 50-50 between arms. If you really want to challenge yourself, you can always do one side for one round, one side on the other, then alternate in between. Swap sides. And then round 2 and 3, if you want, try and stick to one side. And relax. In 2, hollow hold. 2, 1, go. Oh, that last video's done me no favours. Get the shoulders up off the ground, then hold that really strong position for a few seconds. Drop out if you have to, try and build up how long that each round lasts. So you can go 3 10-second rounds, then maybe try and get 1 13-second round, until you can get 2 15s, and so on and so forth. Relax. Into V-leg lowers. Two, 1, go. So remember, hands on the ground for support. So you don't twist off. You still want to get your ankles as far away from your midline as you can.
Morning from Nancy.
Hey Nancy. Okay, last few seconds. And stop. Then with the shoulder taps, finish off. In 2, 1, go. So shoulder taps. If you want, you can build in legs as well. You could even try and go for single arm and leg march. So it's a bit like Superman, but just building towards it instead of doing holds. So again, straight flat back. And stop. So you just slowly take them away. Might be easier with your feet on a wall so you don't slip. Because you're doing it fast, you might push your foot backwards for stability. Into round 2, we've got straight arm plank again. In 2, 1, go.
I find the Facebook thing really ominous. Lewis Dunford is watching.
Lewis Dunford is always watching. and switch sides. Again, if you want, try and challenge yourself, stick to one side. It's the best way. Hopefully people are confident enough now. And relax. With the idea that even if you do 2 seconds more per round, it's still a big improvement. Hollow hold. 2, 1, go. So hopefully people find it easier to leave their arms in streamline instead of trying to reach with their neck. Ten seconds left. Keep your lower back pushed down. If you can't, bring your legs a bit closer. And stop. So V-leg lowers, that's only at the point that you can't. So even if you can't do 3 seconds of the proper 1, 2, 1, go. So if I say try and make it easier, that's once you've exhausted all your other options. It was a fairly coherent point in my head. It just didn't come out very clear. So I'll re-explain it when we get back into hollow holds. Really challenge yourself in terms of how far you can get your feet. You want a bit of external feedback. Try and put a roller in front of you so you know not to hit it. Or 2 objects. So figure out how far you can get. So that's going to be quite tough. Over. And relax. Oh, that ran a lot. Shoulder taps in 2, 1, go. I'll take the time off this one. So shoulder taps. You have some foot support. Try and march instead of shoulder tapping with just your arms. And relax. Yeah, those V-leg lowers overran quite a bit, so I'll take another 10 seconds off something else. Mainly because I'm conscious of time. I know you guys are capable, but I know it's frustrating when people have to leave early. Whether you had like a proper finish to the session. So, straight on plank, 2, 1, go. So another way to challenge yourself, start throwing in those leg raises. Switch sides. It's been a whole week of doing these during rotation planks and over-unders. Definitely feels easier. Relax. Then you're into hollow hold. In 2, 1, go. So if you get to a point where you're trying to do the really hard, longest position like this, and every 2 seconds your back position's changing, that's when you have to shorten it. So if you go here, arms are still in a good position, feet are still off the floor, all that effort's concentrated here, but I can feel my lower back's pushed in. So try and find the happy medium. Last couple of seconds. And stop. Then into V-leg lowers. In 2, 1, go. So just get as much reach as you can. Only get to a point where you can make circles and then relax. we'll start building that one in as well. Then finish off the round with shoulder taps. In, 2, 1, go.
Oh no.
Oh, too much. Give something to make it easier. Remember, have your hands inside your feet, like this. And then that's it. Part 1 done. A lot of cool work. So then we've got a minute off into round 2, where you're going to do wall sits, rear foot elevated squats. So if you have a foam roller, this one's now down to choice. If you're quite comfortable doing single leg squats, do the rear foot. If not, do roller. I'll keep demoing both. Anyway, about 20 seconds after the rest. And then after doing 35 on each side, so you're now no longer splitting your effort. You do a full 35 on one leg, 35 on the other, and then split jumps to finish off. So get ready, 35 seconds of wall sit. In, 2, 1, go. No hamsters through. Yeah, last 10 seconds. Do your first set of wall sit. And relax. So then it's a rear foot. So I'll do this for round 1. And then recover roller. In 2, 1, go. So control that drop. Keep your chest behind your knee and let your knee drift over your toes to get as much range as you can. Just make sure that it doesn't wobble, so you want to go like that. And don't lean. 10 seconds left. Before you swap. And change over. 10 seconds rest. So it's probably only about 15 seconds more per leg. Shouldn't be too much harder, but it adds up. 2, 1, go. Don't fall to the side. The less time you spend resting at the top, the better you're going to get at these. To make sure at the top you can get a big squeeze in your hips. Relax. So then split squats, split jump, sorry, not split squat. Ready? In 2, 1, go. So as normal, round 1, start on your knee. Move as fast as you can. So it might feel slow, but you're trying to go from 0 to 100 quick. So take your marks. That's definitely a false start for me. So take your marks. If there's someone in the room that can do that for you, that'll make a world of difference. It's not like you can relax. Demi's trying to do camera work and get ready for going back to work off of furlough as well.
And I just built foundation down my dress.
Oh,
Woohoo!
well, foundation on a black dress, great.
Yeah. Great stuff.
20 seconds rest, almost up. Back into wall sit. In 2, 1, go. So big deep breaths. Help you remove more hydrogen from your muscles. And relax, get rid of that burning feeling so you can work harder. So round 2, I'm going to recover roller squats. 2, 1, go. So the point is, you're trying to put as little support to your back leg as possible. So it's all your front leg doing the work. It's very hard. If you can't get up with that little bit of support, that's what the roller's there for. So you can get a little bit of push. But it's still your front leg doing all the work. Keep leaning back, relaxed. So when you swap over, the key things you want to avoid. 2, 1, go. Don't lean forward. So if you lean forward like this, it becomes much easier just to push through that front leg. When you get to a point where you don't have the roller there, you're going to want to be upright as much as you can be. Even if you have to reset yourself. So go down, come back a bit, and then stand up. Like that. Relax. Still unsure why, I've never been injured. My left side just feels so much more comfortable. That's the point of practicing with both. 2, 1, jumps. So I'm going to go halfway, pause. So good to have that signal though, so if someone's in the room, just go, take your marks, go. Last couple of seconds. And relax. So obviously this is probably much more like your block start than being here. But if you can get good at producing force from this position, it's only going to help you accelerate better from your normal position. You become more explosive. Last 20 seconds rest. Wall sit in 2, 1, go.
Have you eaten any kiwis yet? No, and we did go to the shop the other day as well.
Did we?
We went to Asda's.
Oh yeah. That was before the video where we talked about kiwis though.
What was it?
It was the next day.
Uh,
So right, we're going to drop Demi off in Guildford today. I might just swing by SSP to look at the building for nostalgia. Relax. Go to Tesco. See if anyone's working, and then get some kiwis. Then I'm going to go back to rear foot elevated squat, I think. So 2, 1, go.
Thank you, Georgie and Demi, for a great session. Can't wait for the next one from the Mum and Nugget. Have a good weekend.
Right.
Yay!
You too. You too, man. Take care, Nugget. That's so cool. But we get lucky. Pit's week always like being handled. But then she's a lot more affectionate.
Yeah.
So make sure you keep leaning back. Oh, and then switch sides. So seriously, see how few you can do. So what, we got 35 seconds. You try and make each rep last about 6 seconds. 2, 1, go. See what that looks like. 3. 12. Pause. Up. No pause at the top. Oh. couple of seconds pause at the bottom. Last few seconds. Stop. Oh, it burns. But then that's part of the fun, isn't it? So it's both legs done. Finish off on jumps. This time I'm going full counter movement. 2, 1. So it'll be take your marks, go. Take your marks, go. Last few seconds. Make sure you play with your starting stance. Try and go toe to heel. And done. Good job, guys. Very tough week. If you have any questions or feedback about how we've run it, let me know. I'm going to fit it into next week's session. Because I'm at a point where I think everyone's getting more capable. So the exercises can get harder. I'm conscious around time because people are starting to go to school. And I know a lot of you don't have to disappear. But I think it just makes it a more concise session if everyone gets to finish properly and have time to cool down. Otherwise I'll just keep adding time. So,
Thank you from Manon. Thank you from Manon.
You're welcome, Manon. Have a good day. Actually, have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday. So if you have a foam roller, personally I'd recommend doing foam rolling today.
Thank you
After
from
jump.
Charlie.
Jumping.
Thank you from Charlie.
See you, Charlie. Oh, so, remember, always get some recovery work done. Even if you feel good now, go and have a shower and go and sit down at school. I'm starting to ramble again. So make sure you finish and you get a little bit of cool down time. And then maybe during your break, do the rolling or stretching that you didn't do in the morning, because it just helps you feel that much more refreshed when you go to the next day. And then hamstring time, so shift it forward. So for continuity, I'm still alternating between stretching and rolling. But after you've done jump training, personally think it's the results are saying it's more beneficial to foam roll because you've trained your muscles and all the elastic structures and your nervous system to go from short to long to short, like all those jumpy signals. Relax your foot.
Thank you so much for the praise. Thank you both. And good luck going back to work from Megan and Zach. Thank you. Thank you, Jordan and Demi. Hope you have a nice rest of the day. Goodbye. Thank you for a great session. Have a good weekend. From cats.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Thank you from Edith. Thank you. Have a good weekend from Joe.
You too, Joe. And the rest of your families. Oh, to the left quad. So remember, you want to avoid any sort of pinching on top of your kneecap there. So the very top border, so your tendon meets your, well it doesn't, your tendon attaches there, stretches across your kneecap and ends up on there. So it's over the top, you don't want it pinching, rubbing on top of there. And then hamstring. Just keep your back straight as you lower yourself down. Make sure all the stretch stays in here. Shift your hips backwards, shift them around as well, so move your knee, but also your centre of mass, it sits around your belly button near enough. So if you start wiggling that backwards and forwards, it's going to change where the stretch is on your hamstring. And we'll go left hip, so drop your knee down to the floor, drop your ankle down to the floor. You think I know my anatomy by now.
Thank you both for everything over the last 12 weeks. I'm back in school next week, so I won't be able to join live, but still going to do them on playback from B.
You're welcome, B. Have fun when you go back on Monday. Make the most of it. Let us know if you need any help, just let us know. Just because you're not watching live doesn't mean that we won't help you. So, if you have any ideas, any suggestions, please just let us know. So then you're into lats.
So, Luke says, thank you for an awesome session, and I've made it live for 5 days in a row.
Ooh, you're getting shredded, Nick.
Luke.
Oh, Luke, thanks, Nick. Well done, Luke. I'm glad to have you with us.
Thank you, Jordan, so much. From Harry. I swear they get longer every day.
Harry. Huh?
I swear they get longer every day.
Look, he's going to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the key is broken and he's not actually meaning to do this. So, and he's like, oh, stop reading it out like that.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to think I'm well keen. So move your hands around. So I felt on the first video, doing the lat stretching felt pretty awful, to be fair. So if you go, be kind, don't reach all the way. If you feel kind of weird, just move your elbow around, so plant your hands, sort of naturally move and stretch your lat muscles, and see if it feels better. In fact, when I did that, I felt less pinchy. So if you ever have a stretch that feels kind of pinchy, when you're not reaching very far, that could be something you can do. If it still doesn't help, again, just ask questions, let me know.
Thank you so much for a great session from Dylan.
Welcome, Dylan. I don't know if they're trying to. If people are progressing as much as I think they are, we're going to have to get a higher ceiling on poolside. So same with the chest ones. If you're doing this, so even sometimes if I do that, my shoulder blade pinches a little bit. Just relax. Move your elbow around in circles, so you start like stretching and flexing your chest muscle.
Thank you so much for this great session. Have a nice weekend from Danny and Sophia.
You're welcome, Danny and Sophia. Thanks again for joining in.
Luke says it's more fun doing it in the morning live than in the afternoon on catch up. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, man. Okay. I've got to correct myself. I said chest muscle, so I'll keep it simple. It's your pec major, your pectoralis. And most of you will know that. If you don't, now you do.
Did it kill you a little bit simplifying it too much?
It did, because I always had this thing when I started learning what bones are, like how that's your sternum. But when you're at school, it's just it's your breastbone, or your collarbone, but it's your clavicle. Just if you teach a kid that's a clavicle, they'll always know it. It's less syllables for one thing. Let's get all political about it, but it means you don't have to re-educate.
Over the weekend, me and my dad are going to try and put up pull-up bars that I bought a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I'm very jealous. I don't think I trust. I've done nothing but put on weight during lockdown. I just don't. I don't want to give you the satisfaction, if I'm honest. Like me having a pull-up bar here and be like, right, inverted row pull-up, and then just collapsing that. Plus, my landlady sees it, but there's no hiding. Oh, damn, here's my phone. That's what I was looking for. Don't need it. Challenge-wise, you've got mobility focus today, so especially people that have to shoot off of school, gotta try and get on top of that mobility. Got something exciting in the pipeline to help you focus on your recovery a bit more. So keep your eyes peeled. And let me know anything at all. If you think that you want to improve your mobility more, but you've already done everything you can, you've asked me all this stuff already, just get in touch, because it'll be a challenge for me as well to try and help. Everyone's a little bit different, and I think that's something that's really hard to appreciate, that some people can just always touch the ground. So maybe you might get tighter the stronger you get, you might lose some mobility, maybe like a little tiny bit, but it's not always as simple as strong people aren't mobile. It depends on what you're doing around it, how you're built, there's all sorts of stuff, so that's why it's always best to check with a coach. And then tomorrow, 10 minutes for regs, 8 minutes for County A and everyone younger. As many rounds as you can of 8 double dead bugs, 100 metre run, and 8 sit the stands. So you should all be really good at them now after Wednesday's session. I know I am. But try and be creative with how you stand up. It makes it a bit more fun. Other than that, thank you all very, very much for watching live this week. I can't believe it's been 3 months. we'll see you on Monday. And everyone at Guildford wants to wish you a great weekend. So take care.